name. Shout out Chop, we locked in, it's the chain gang. Yeah, can't stand around the kid if you gon' keep complaining. I could drop some names, but nah, I'ma keep it player. We flashing bitches every time we see a hater. Keep my name out your mouth, bitch, unless we talking paper. Come on, motivate, yeah, elevate. Take that chain around you and get real estate. Know some niggas moving at the same pace, but it's crazy how them niggas think we in the same race. Ever told the truth and they still lie to your face? Call me as a bitch and we could tell by your bank, yeah.
Yo, what's up, America? It's your boy Chapo the Brand Man.
Man, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Sav.
And we are the Chop It Up Podcast. Y'all, it is season 2. We are live. We got a special guest today.
Woo-woo.
Y'all give a big round of applause for Miss Nina The Mcee.
What's
Man,
now look, what I look at
up?
the, I look at the people, do I look at y'all? I look at everybody.
Look at everybody. Look at everybody.
How everybody doing?
Man,
Yes.
we feeling good. We feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel good today. I feel good
You
today.
didn't feel good yesterday?
We're humans and we have our days. And I'm glad y'all caught me on the up day because I have down days. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I feel
It's a real up day though. It's a real up day though. I'm just good.
You good.
I'm happy to be here and see y'all.
Man, we happy to see you again, man.
Y'all
It's a
good
family
vibes,
reunion.
Man, we got to. That's how we rock.
That's a family reunion.
It feel like it.
It do.
really do.
It do. It do. Hey, shout out to Love Network for connecting us,
Hey,
man.
shout out to Love Network.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa Love.
Doesn't that nigga sound like Barry White?
Who?
Lisa Love.
His nephew. Little bit.
Nephew Barry.
Ooh, Lil Bear.
Little Bear.
Got it,
I'm
man.
little baby cousin. Little Bear.
Lil Barry. Now I'm going to start calling you that in the streets.
Man,
Lil
don't
Barry.
call me no Little Bear.
Lil Barry.
Lil Bear.
And it gonna be in a place where you don't want nobody to hear that shit.
Grown folks.
She gonna see at the other end of the spot. Lil Bear.
Hey, look, I'm ignorant. I wait till it get quiet.
Oh,
Little Bear. And niggas looking around like, who is? I'm looking like, man, I don't know. You like,
Don't do
boy,
me like
you know
that
your
in
name now. Stop
Don't
lying.
do it like that in public. Don't do that now. Hold on.
Man, we are pleased to have you here today. So
Thank
thank you
you.
for being a part of the show.
for sure.
Thank you, love.
But we gonna dive right on into it. So we want to get to know a little bit more about Nina the Mcee. So if you could start off by just letting us know who you are, where you from, and just a little bit about yourself.
So we're going to start off on the business side.
We'll start off about you.
Okay. Because it's two of me.
I understand. Well, tell us about both.
They
Like-
both you though.
Yeah, they both you.
They both are me a little bit. They both different personalities make the person type of situation. Jekyll and Hyde, I'm telling you. But the side that the outside know about, I'm Nina The Mcee. I am a syndicated radio personality.
Hey.
Glory to God. Come on, somebody.
Hey.
Heard around the world. Well, around the country, but we working on the world though. And I am a certified wedding officiant. So if you and Bae are getting ready to take it to the next level anytime soon, let me do that. I say that I am the officiant for couples with big personalities. You don't want that monotone ceremony. It's boring for about 15 minutes. That ain't me. We laugh at my ceremonies. We engage at my ceremonies. So I do that. And I'm a professional event MC. So that consists of social events, corporate events, whatever the case may be. You can book me and I'm going to make sure it's a good time. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I talk. I make my money with, I make my money with my vocal cords. I had to rephrase what I was about to say. I make my money with my vocal cords. Y'all know what I kind of want to get into?
What's up?
There's this new thing. I'm not quite familiar with what it is. Like I literally just saw it like last week. Are y'all familiar with this chick named Pinky Doll?
Why she sound familiar?
I know a Pinky, but
Not that Pinky. She fell off. Not that Pinky.
Yeah.
I'm talking
She been
about
eating.
relevant Pinky.
no, I don't know.
I don't
the-
It's
know.
this chick named Pinky Doll. She be on, I think, TikTok or something like that. And she be like, yes, yes, yes. Ooh, delicious. Ooh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't know. She be doing something on
But
TikTok.
shout out to Pinky
Yeah,
though.
shout out to Pinky
She
Doll. We
makes-
might need you.
If not millions, close to millions of dollars sounding like a robot or a cartoon character or something of that. It's some AI stuff is going on. And she kind of uses her voice to do that.
Yeah.
I guess people tell her what to say and they send like badges, and badges is money or something. I don't know. I'm trying to get into it.
Oh shit, we need to get into it together.
I'm trying to get into
Lil Barry might have a spot on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's dope. So where you from, Miss Nina?
Man, I wish the camera could zoom in, but I'm Louisiana all day.
What part of Louisiana though?
You seen it?
Yeah, I peeped.
You knew what state it was.
I know.
We
All
know.
right, boy. But I'm so this is the thing. I'm both sides of Louisiana, because if you are familiar with Louisiana, North Louisiana and South Louisiana are two different vibes.
They got that East Coast, West Coast, that Biggie Park
Bro,
thing
it's
going
two
on.
different worlds for real. So I was born in North Louisiana, small town about this big. Look, small town.
What's the name of it?
Jonesboro Hodge. I think we only got one Walmart. We got one.
That's our Greenville.
Yeah, that's Cleveland area. We was in the SIP, so we know about Louisiana.
Small. My mom and dad divorced when I was like 8 or 9. So then me and my mom, we packed up and moved to Lafayette. So if I've been in Lafayette since I was 8, I always say the streets that raised you is where you from. So I'm from Lafayette, but I ain't gonna ignore Jonesboro. Shout out to Hodge World. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm up and down Louisiana, up and down.
And so how did you jump from Louisiana to Dallas? How'd you get here?
$7.25 an hour.
You moved.
Yeah.
Oh,
Radio in Louisiana was paying $7.25 an hour. It probably wasn't even that, but it was a struggle to try to save money. I'm getting out of college. After college, you're trying to be IND. $7.25. It was hard to be independent. I wanted to do my own thing, but I was still under my mom's roof. And I know y'all can relate to like getting out of school and you trying to transition into being grown, but your mama's still not letting you. So I still got to be home at midnight. I'm grown. Like, I can't have no company. I'm grown.
No, I understand. And that probably was around between like 08, 08 around there, because I remember.
Well, 08 is when I went to college.
Okay.
12 is when I graduated. So 12, 13 is when I'm trying to be grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
she wasn't having me.
You was outside.
I was trying to be.
Back then outside wasn't outside, but it was outside.
No, that's a different outside now.
I miss old outside.
Yeah, old outside was.
We had to talk about that on another podcast.
On Wednesday.
The two different outsides.
Yeah, what's the difference between today's outside and previous outside?
Yeah. But it was $7.25 an hour at the station. I wasn't making no money. Dallas is a bigger market for radio.
Right.
They was paying double that, triple that. So I came, but at the time I didn't have a job. I knew I was going to get one though. So I came out here, lived with my aunt for about 3 months, and I ended up working at CBS Radio. But don't get it twisted. They ain't put me on that air. Can I curse?
Do you?
No, I'm going to just say soft curse words.
No, Kurt, this is to pop your shit.
No, I don't know
Pop
who's going to see
your
this. It might go to corporate America. I might try to run for president one day. Okay, but anyway. Ended up working at CBS Radio in 3 months, but they put me at the reception desk. It wasn't on air. But y'all know how we are. Just long as I get in the dough.
That's all you gotta get in the dough.
No, it ain't work like that. It ain't work like that.
They said, what you doing where you going?
I wasn't good. I was in at the front desk answering calls, scheduling meetings. If y'all get to know me, I'm not no administrative person. I got fired. That was the first and only job I ever got fired from. I was not good at that. I'm a creative, no deadlines, none of that. I just thought they were going to put me on air and they never did. But to make a long story this long, I got a random call from White Gary at K104. This is a random call. Now, mind you, this is months. Months have passed. I got a random call from White Gary and he was like, dang, I shouldn't have went to that part of the story. I messed it up, but it's cool. I got a call from White Gary and he was like, yo, we have a position here at K104 if you would like to take it. Literally, I got off the phone. I took that position. Mind you, I had been applying to 97.9 for 6-7 months, probably 8 months. I was zoned in on 97.9 because when you move to Dallas from a country town, I'm not trying to drive 30 minutes across to get to work. I wasn't used to that type of thing. It's normal now to drive 35 minutes to go to work, but then I wasn't trying to get on Dallas highways. 97.9 was like right up the street, so I zoned in. Anyway, Gary called on the Tuesday. 97.9 called on Wednesday. And they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We got something for you. And I was like, shit, I'm K104, cuz. What up, though? But yeah, and I've been doing, I've been with Service Broadcasting for probably 8 or 9 years now. It's been a little minute. Did that story make sense? I just went into it and
Yeah,
then...
man.
I'm following.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
they
like
will.
I'm watching the movie. I'm just looking.
Yeah. But they don't pay $7.25, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Am I right?
You running shit.
Well, hold on.
She walking shit. She ain't running. She walking that bitch.
Slight job. But I'm good with where I'm at for right now.
Right.
I ain't gonna be good with where I'm at forever.
Definitely.
I'll leave it at that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So what all types of different things have you done in the radio industry? So I know you've done events and stuff like that, but just kind of dive into some of the maybe things you've done, different places you've worked with, just dealing with radio.
Okay, so I started in Louisiana and then I came to Dallas. I'm on in Louisiana, in Dallas. Y'all heard of Killeen?
Yeah, military.
I'm on in Killeen. Y'all been to Killeen before?
Yeah, I did my Austin.
If you pass through, I'm on in that mud too. Just listen, okay? I'm on My Kiss 103.1 in Killeen. I'm on in Savannah, Georgia. Shout out to Savannah. E93, what up, fam? Okay. I'm trying to think what else. I gotta think of what I wake up and record on a day-to-day basis. But this is the thing. I'm on the Jeff Fox show. Shout out to Jeff. Jeff's show is syndicated. So he plays in different parts of the country, and I'm gonna be very transparent. I don't have all of it memorized. I ain't gonna hold you. But with Jeff, I'm on in a good 17 plus markets.
Wow.
So yeah, it's fun. And what's dope about radio that I didn't know in the beginning of my little time, that dang voice tracking. Boy, look, y'all might hear me on the radio, but I might be in somebody's section at the same time. Like,
damn.
it sounds live, but it's not live all the time. But I'm pretty sure y'all know that.
Yeah.
But I love that voice tracking. God dog it. I love it. And then I get to do my stations that are out of state. I created a little studio in my closet and I do radio from home. And it's just so convenient.
Damn.
It's
you be
so
doing
convenient.
that shit at home?
I do radio from my crib.
So when Ricky's smiling and be doing it, they don't be in no room.
They be in their drawers.
They be at the
Hey,
house.
nah. Like Steve Harvey, like it was a point in time I think like probably starting out he'd be in there, but then at one point he wouldn't even be in there. He recorded the whole thing somewhere else.
We be in our drawers.
Damn.
I wake up in the morning. If I don't have to physically go to the studio, I wake up, I stay with how I went to sleep. Don't even worry about it. And I go in that closet and I record my 4 shows. And I have Jeff on Wednesdays. Kind of like this, like instead of doing it every day and tiring out, we set it on Wednesdays and just knock it out, knock shows out. So yeah, I do it from the closet. And once I finish recording, I literally have the rest of my day to do whatever I want to do. And that's so liberating. It's so cool, man.
Man, that's dope.
So you
so
still on
cool.
COVID time. You still at the house.
I ain't never came back out. Never. I ain't never came back. They talking about we need to go back to the offices. Do y'all agree with that?
Man, my job just took us back, and I was mad as
You had to go back in the office?
Yes, July
That's how
10th
they-
was the day
that's
they
how
took
they
us
did
back
us.
to jail.
Yeah, that's how they did
That's
it.
the day they took us back. Man, but it was crazy because it was a sweet ass lick. I was getting up, I cook breakfast, watch TV, do my thing. I really wasn't starting my day till about 11 and getting off at 5.
Yeah. And got your work done.
Yeah.
Nobody complained. I did my work.
Still productive.
Do you have to go into the office?
We kind of do the same thing.
Oh, y'all do the same thing. Oh.
We need a carpool.
Y'all work at the same building?
We do.
Is y'all cousins?
To the public sometimes, depending on who we interacting with.
No, I feel like chemistry is what make people cousins, not blood all the time. Y'all cousins.
We on some Dolph Block shit.
Basically.
Y'all cousins. Y'all cousins. Okay, yeah.
Facts.
But we inside though. We inside.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's wild.
So what all type of topics and stuff have y'all talked about on the radio? Like, what do you think the most interesting thing that you talked about in your radio career?
Ooh, that's a lot.
of course, you talk about what's trending, and every day is something different. Every week is something different. Lizzo could have her situation, and then that gets outshined by Rihanna having her baby. Like,
do people like be mad at y'all for the stuff that y'all be saying? Like, do y'all ever had any backlash from like these celebrities? Like, they ain't talking about this and that.
Not me so much. I've never experienced that, but I know other personalities. Like, I mean, I don't mean to name drop, but y'all know Bebe. Bebe is cool with just all the celebrities. Like, he's cool with literally everybody. So I know he has to kind of watch his wording when he gives his reports because that's the homie.
Yeah.
Me, they don't know me. I don't know them. I'm going to give it how I'm going to give it. I got to get paid. Now, I could see if it was the homie, you'd be a little bit more sensitive with how you deliver the message. But I ain't cool with nobody like that yet.
So I wanted to ask, what are some challenges you think you faced before you got to where you were, like during that process? Because I know you say you got fired, right? So then how did you...
But not from radio.
But not from radio.
From a receptionist.
From a receptionist job, right?
Yeah.
But then how did you transform that and say, okay, I'm going to restructure the way I go about stuff as far as like I know your end goal was probably to get on the radio.
Yeah.
Right. So how did you, going from that job, turn it around and then land into the role you in now?
I don't know if this, and I'm a kind of ask y'all back, if this is a good thing or if it could become a weakness as it pertains to my life. But I feel like God gives me things when it's time for me to have it. Y'all know how people be like, oh, I go out here, I hustle and I get it. And I don't go to sleep and I don't get tired and I do this and I do that and I get what I want. I kind of just, God give it to me when He ready to give it to me. So when I got fired, I was still waiting on a radio job. I had did some old rink-a-dink crap. I was working at the, thank you for calling La Quinta Inn and Suites. How can I help you? Man, boy, I did the front desk at La Quinta. I was the housekeeper too. I did the front desk and the housekeeper. I just needed to keep my lights on until somebody in radio called me. But it's not like I was sad or doing the most. I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when it was going to come. Mm-hmm. And then let's not forget, I'm waiting on radio, but I'm still doing radio. I'm just waiting on the station that I want. Mm-hmm. I still got these other people in the pocket at all times. Yeah. And I feel like I'm blessed because let's say I decided to leave Dallas and I wanted to do radio in California or New York, I'm never going to be down bad. I got stations in the back pocket at all times. So the money's still going to be coming in. It's just a certain focus that I have for a certain station that I'm waiting on. So I wasn't never down bad, down and out. I don't have no sob story. I don't have no hustle grind. I had to sleep in my car. I don't have that story. Like, I got it when God was ready for me to have it. And I always knew that it was coming, you know? Hey, man. Can we just give 10 seconds to just say thank you, God? Because listen.
Definitely. No, God is good. And I think we all got living testimonies, you know. Me and you personally.
Man, if I told you our story, man.
Yeah, the month of August was real. He had
this past August?
Yeah, I had a month of August was real for me. Month of July was real for him, you know, and real testimony, man. Like, I had made a post on Instagram. I said, man, God is real. You know, I was given 30 days to find a job. On the 30th day, I got a job.
Oh, wait, but the 29th day you was about to...
Yeah, I was about to shit a brick. You know, it's 2:30 on the last day. I'm like, man, shit. You know, we going into Labor Day, so the actual 30th day would have been that Tuesday Labor Day, the 4th, would have been that 30th day. But Friday, since that was the last business day, that was the cutoff day. So it's 2:30. I'm like, fuck, man, like, you know, 5 o'clock will be here in a minute.
Yeah.
And 3 o'clock, I got that call.
Dang. Did you get you something to drink later on that night?
Sure did.
Man, right. How you supposed to do it?
But, you know, it was real. And, you know, he got his own testimony and stuff. You know, it just got it real.
Yeah.
You know?
How do y'all feel about, that's what I was talking about a little earlier. You have certain people that just appear to get blessed and things come to them. And then you have those other people that just got to work so hard to get things. That do come. But do you think one looks at the other like,
So I'm going to say this personally on me. So I don't necessarily just brag and boast about it. But if you know me, you know.
Okay.
I'm very strong in my faith.
Okay.
Very strong. So like to the point where when my situation would work, we were told that our department was cutting people off. We didn't know who, but we just knew people was gonna get cut off.
Yeah.
So I pay attention to, mannerisms from leadership and stuff like that. So I could kind of tell I may be at risk.
Who acted funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slick. You know what I'm saying? So luckily my boss was very transparent and was kind of like, hey, I want you to be aggressive, start looking at other things, because I don't know what it may look like. Now, internally, I think she knew, you know what I'm saying? But she's not going to say that for legal reasons.
Yeah.
So for me, I was kind of like, okay, there's no point in me coming to work pissed off, because that's the business of it. That's the nature of the business. It's not just me that's going through this, other people.
Yeah.
But I knew that my hard work, and I knew how I was approaching my job every day, that somebody was going to find me. Right. And so what happened was, he would tell you, I'd call him on the phone, tell him, hey man, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I feel like it's going to work in my favor. Mm-hmm. And all in behold, stuff started to happen because I've done stuff in previous jobs. So I made good connections. So I made a call. That call moved to somebody else. They saw me being an asset. Uh-huh. I still did my daily duties in my current role at that time. And then it just naturally, genuinely happened. And I wasn't stressed about it. Yeah. And then the beauty of it is that not only did I get a promotion, but everybody in my department was like excited for me. And these are high level executives that were excited for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I did my job the right way. And I left on a good note. I didn't do nobody bad. I ain't do nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? I did it the right way. Yeah. And so like this whole time I was telling Chop, I was like, look, like that's just how my faith work. Like I don't be really too stressed about it, because I just know I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I got a question.
What you got?
Do you get to be yourself like that at work? Or
so I don't wear nothing like this, but I express myself through my shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the type of
suit, shoes.
Yeah, we be
so I wear like a nice shirt, or we'll wear like a nice shirt, or it could be a sports coat or something like that with the paraphernalia of the company we work with. But then we can wear like Jordans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Nike's Air Force Ones, maybe spice it up at Alexander McQueen or something like that. But we express it that way.
Okay.
But it's still professional to where you respect it, because we do our job at a high level.
You got a code switch at work?
I talk a little different. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little different.
That's scary.
To an extent, but you gotta understand, like, I know what people want to hear and how they want to hear it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
See, I guess the thing now, like with me, I used to be that corporate nigga. The pandemic changed it. No tattoos, low haircut.
You just got that sleeve?
In the pandemic.
Dang. Okay.
I was reborn in the pandemic, because I lost everything. Mm-hmm. And it changed my mindset on how I viewed corporate America. I told myself going forward, I'm just going to be my authentic self. Whether it's grow my hair out, have tattoos, this right here, hand tattoo, this a sin where we work, still in that bit, 11 years strong.
They need to do something about those outdated rules and regulations. Like,
oh yeah.
But to be fair, what we do, it's really based off impact. How much do you impact? Because they look past all that if you bring impact in a positive way.
Yeah, I'm gonna look past your locks if you make us money. Yeah, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But what is that?
I told him, I said, look, if they ever gave me a high level role, this hair ain't moving.
Say that, Crown Act. God damn it.
Yeah.
Everything is so political, but I think now people that are like really high up in businesses, they don't want that tell me what I want to hear. They want that real shit, that authenticity. So that's what I'm gonna get at. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I ain't.
Okay.
So. But yeah, we be thugging in the J's though. I'ma always keep a fresh pair of ones on,
you gonna show your shoes.
Keep a fresh pair of
you gonna show your shoes.
Look, watch the leg.
I don't care, boy. I can see what I kick on.
So y'all, can we go ahead and tell the people what happened?
Go on, tell them.
Okay. Before they press record on the podcast, we was talking about, well, how old are you? Y'all don't mind saying y'all age, do you?
No, that's good.
Okay, boom. So we're both 33. And I was like, okay, you give me mature. He got on the all black. I seen the Nikes. You give me mature. 33, I can see it. But him, I gave him 20s because of his shoes. One more time for the shoes. I'm so sorry. Just one more time.
Hit the leg. You been in the gym.
We can roast if you want to roast.
Yeah. I was like, you probably in your 20s. Them shoes and that lavender shirt, you probably like 28, 29. He was 27. Yeah. But I forgot what we was talking about. I just wanted him to see your shoes.
26.
Oh, you're 26?
Definitely 26.
When you take the shoes off, you're 27.
But definitely take my shoes off.
No, I'm just clowning. But yeah, I think I asked if y'all could wear stuff like that at work. I've never worked, well, besides La Quinta in that CBS radio. I talked about code switching and dress code and all that. Like, radio gives you that space. I go to work in pajamas, like in real life.
They can't see you though.
They can't see me, so I've never had to put on a suit. I've never had to code switch, and all of that. Even though it's needed, it's intimidating to me. So if radio were like, we don't want you no more, and I had to do a corporate America type of setting, I would be scared out of my mind because I only know how to function in this space. Now I take that back. If you book me, I do know how to function in another space. But you want to be comfortable with where you're working. And I've never had to do the whole code switch, dress up. I don't know. I don't know what that feels like. It's just interesting to hear people's stories that have to do that. I'm not saying y'all have to, but
no. Like just imagine if we was mad about something, instead of me being like out loud about me being mad, there's a proper way to be mad at work. Like, I'll send you an email and you'll know I'm upset, but I'll say it so perfected. I'll perfect how my verbiage on how I would say it. You'd be like, oh, this motherfucker mad.
And
I can tell he mad, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But when you read it, it's legitimate. Like, it's like, it's correct. So
we didn't learn how to use the professionals now. I call the professionals AI. You know, you can get in AI, you can type some shit up as best as you can, get in AI and say, yeah, write this shit aggressive, and it's gonna...
You use AI?
Oh, I'll be burning their ass up.
Man, look,
hey, shout out to ChatGPT, the 1999
It's a lot of people in corporate America. You think that email them? That ain't them.
Yeah, man.
That don't be them.
Man, I went from
It do not be them.
bachelor verbiage grammar type person to the third author of the Bible status.
Come on.
Because I'm telling you, now them emails that's coming out, ooh, where they gonna put my name on the Bible.
Dang, I've never used that. The AI stuff.
Try it.
I had a homeboy, because you know, with doing weddings, I have to write out my wedding scripts and what I'm gonna read while I'm up there at the altar. And I use my own words, but my homeboy was like, "Nah, you taking too long." Because it'll literally take me, I'm not gonna say a week, but I give myself a week to do it. And he was like, "Nah, you taking too long. Use this AI app and it'll come up with the stuff on the spot."
You can say, man, make this 2 sentences and cram all this in there, and it's gonna put the words together and say the same shit.
I feel like that's how our grandparents felt when the internet dropped.
Oh yeah, this finna change life.
Or like, text messaging versus sending the letter.
School finna be so fucked up now.
It is.
Who finna learn?
It's finna be a lot of dumbass people with a degree.
That's what it's gonna be.
Real talk.
It's gonna be like,
well, we out here now though.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I could sell my degree back to the school.
Hell yeah!
If I could just say, man, I got 40,000 in debt, but we can exchange this right if I give you this degree back.
But let me tell you, okay, there are perks to AI, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna be negative side to it. One thing that I have come across that I did not like so much, I ain't gonna say the business or the company because they be booking me back to back, so I ain't. But there was a friend of mine that was booking me, and she was like, "You have to fill out this waiver." Pause right there. Do y'all watch Black Mirror?
I heard about it.
I heard about it.
You gotta watch. It's this one episode on Black Mirror where they were using this woman's image. She couldn't control what they made her image say, do. She couldn't control none of it. Had no say in what she was doing. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna send that to y'all. But on this waiver that they wanted me to fill out, the waiver was basically saying, we can use your image whenever we feel like it. And it sounds simple, but I don't know, 10 years from now, when you see my face on a commercial saying, I don't know, I'm for abortion, which I may not be. I'm just making up something. I don't want my image to be used in a space where I'm clearly against. So I was like, nah, even though I needed the money, I was like, nah, I'm not signing this because I don't know what they're going to do with my image. This could be today, tomorrow, 20 years from now. As long as you fill that paper out, that's you saying, yes, you got me for life. And I just wasn't comfortable with that. So I did not sign it. Still ended up doing the gig, but I did not sign it. So I'm scared of spaces like that where we don't know how this is going to affect us in the latter years. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Yeah. You sign that paper and say you can use Chop It Up podcast for whatever, and I don't know. It's just a scary space because I don't quite understand it just yet. So I think there's a lot of things going on under our noses right now that we don't know what that's going to look like in the future. And that AI stuff is, I know, just confusing to me. Just confusing. I don't get it.
No, I know. So you said your partner told you when you do the wedding stuff to use AI. Let's hop into that. So talk to us a little bit about the wedding gig. What you got going with that?
First off, I'm not using AI for no wedding ceremony script because I want my scripts to be
authentic,
genuine.
Yeah, man. Like before I marry my couples, I talk to them. We just get on the phone and chop it up. We get on the phone, we chop it up. I ask them how they met. I kind of like get how they feel about each other. Like, what's that spark with the two? Some couples, they like to turn up together. Some couples, we're about business. We are building an empire. Every couple is different. So you want to get that about your couples and then incorporate that into the script. Like, what is your future goal for you and your spouse? What do y'all want out of each other? Like, I ask a million questions and I'm able to make my script personable. So using AI, that ain't gonna never give me what I need because AI don't know them how I know them. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but I'm against it. Homework, all right, cool. A live broadcast on the radio, all right, cool. But for real humans, nah, not so much. I wouldn't do that. But what was the question though? Did I answer it? Because I
was saying tap in about the wedding industry.
Oh yeah, I'm a certified wedding officiant. I started off emceeing receptions. Now, I think I told you guys, I am a professional event MC. I started off in clubs. So turning people up, like, yo, you know, you
was adapting to the environment.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
And it didn't take long for the clubs to make me ratchet at all. Like for all of my A1 day, not A1s.
You was with your rounds.
I was with my rounds. But for all of the people that used to know me back in the day, I could give you the scripture out the Bible quick. Like, I didn't curse back in the day. Like, it just, I don't know. I ain't like that no more, though. But I was very clean. I was very clean at the time. Started doing clubs, and that made me like bonquisha. It made me sexy red. Like, I was like, bro, who am I? There were moments where I would be in the club, cussing on the mic. People turned. They loving it.
Yeah,
but me, internally, I'm like, bro, who are you? Like, this ain't us. This ain't it.
Yeah.
So I did clubs because I wanted to see if I could do it. And I can do it. But after I noticed that it was changing who I was like, let me try to find another way to make money, but still MC. Shout out to Chris Harmon. He put me in the wedding industry, in the wedding game. So I started doing wedding receptions. And that just is fire. I'm not cussing. I'm in like a loving environment. You know, in the clubs, especially us, in the clubs, you got to make black folk have fun. Like, you got to convince them to have a good time.
They living through the music.
Oh, Jesus. That was tough. But at weddings, people are coming to have a good time. Like,
Of course.
Yeah.
we want to have fun and we just want to love on everybody else. And it's just a really good, clean, safe environment. So started doing weddings and I realized I was good at that. So I've been doing that for like 10, 11 years now. But with being in so many, doing so many wedding receptions and going to so many weddings, I would see officiants. The thing that made me want to be an officiant, this may sound bad, but it is what it is. I was at the time, it was this place in Arlington called the Mediterranean Villa. I was with my homeboy, DJ Bogey, and there was an officiant that was doing this thing. And he said the couple's name wrong. And I'm like, bro, they never gonna get that moment back. Like,
ever.
Like, this is how you started off their married life. They never gonna forget that. And in my head, I was like, bro, I could have did. You know how we do. Bro, I could have did that. Yeah, bro, I could have did that. So then he was like, bro, you should. I brought it up to another one of my friends, DJ General Mills, and he was like, you'd be perfect at it. And so did the certification, got my little first wedding, and bruh, I feel like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Find your passion.
I love officiating because you're right there, smack dab in the middle of emotion. Like, nobody's at the altar but the bride, the groom, or the bride and the bride, whatever the case may be. Nobody's up there but those two and you. They share that moment with you. Bruh, it is just so beautiful. It's so genuine. It's so pure. And I love it. I just love it. That's my favorite thing in the world to do. My bad. I should have been looking at y'all. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. I love officiating so much. I really do.
Nah, that's dope.
Y'all married?
No.
Y'all gonna get married one day?
I was married.
You gonna remarry one
Yeah,
day?
eventually I'm married. Gotta find that right one.
Holla at your girl. Just holla at me. I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it. Look.
I've been meeting the right people for not. I'm talking about as far as like I'm talking about it as far as like here in Dallas, you know, that do different things that I'd be like, all right, well, I could use this person for this in the future. Like I done met some realtors, you know, just meeting different people that do different things.
All right.
My girl done changed the
We gonna
pasta.
put this on. We're gonna put this on camera. When they get married, I'm doing the ceremony, and I got y'all. Y'all know what that mean in black terms when I say and I got y'all. I'm doing their. Can y'all at least say yes?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'll send y'all some of my wedding footage.
I know it's good.
Okay, all right,
I know
babe.
it's
I didn't see you pay. I see you take over the show.
Okay,
I
cool.
done seen that. I done
Cool.
seen it.
So I'm doing y'all stuff. All right, bet. I'm booked. All right. Good. Okay.
Now I know you said you had a question you wanted to ask us.
I just like talking about life.
Let's
I
talk
know
about
y'all.
it.
Doesn't
Let's
it feel
talk
good to
about
get to
it.
know
Yeah,
people?
Let's talk about it.
Shoot, what y'all want to talk about then?
Shit, it don't make me no difference.
I'm gonna be open today.
Let's do it.
That's cool.
Let's do
That's
it.
what we want.
Tell us, radio lady, what you got?
Shoot, what y'all want to get
Let's
into?
just say the Chop It Up podcast came to y'all station. What would you ask her?
So it's flipped on me right now?
Flipped on you.
I like that.
That's what you do, ain't it?
Okay, so this is what I want to know. And I'm not going to ask no generic stuff. I'm going to start off with a little bit of water, and then we're going to go harder. Chop It Up podcast. I don't even want to know when this was established. When was this relationship, this chemistry established? And that doesn't mean when did y'all meet. I want to know, when did y'all discover that, dang, we got chemistry? Because y'all really do.
You want me to answer?
I'm gonna tell my side and then you tell your
Look at
side.
the bromance. Look at the bromance.
So, no. I answer. I feel like it was when I came out here and we started working together because we was on the same team at one point.
Team at work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
some Fast and Furious shit.
basically,
yeah, we done been around the block.
What was it? Vin Diesel and
Paul Walker.
And Paul? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So-
had a Tyrese, but you know.
Everybody have a Michelle. Everybody have a Michelle.
nah. So basically, what happened with that is we was out doing what we do at work, and we could see how certain things that we were doing, we didn't have to like you know how you have to what's the word? You have to practice in order to do it right. With us, it was just genuine. Like we just fed off each other's energy. So nothing was ever like pre-scripted or nothing like that. It was just like go with the flow. And because we had to sell. That's what we were doing.
Y'all
We
in
sell.
sales?
In sales,
Yeah.
Okay.
So with doing that, we didn't have to, hey, this how we gonna do it. It was like our first time doing it together. It was genuine. It was natural, and we got a sale. Then we did it again. We got another sale. Then again. So we had 6 rings like Jordan. You know what I'm saying? We took no L's. And so then it was like every time he was like, hey, I'm finna pop out with you today so we can get some sales on the board. It's like, I bet. I already knew what time it was. I didn't feel nervous like, oh, damn, here come bruh. It's like, we finna go get that money. Like, we had a good old time. And we would be out, like we may start off at 9 and then we mess around. We be out to like 7, 8, sometimes even 10. Just from starting off. And it was just like that. And then soon we end up doing different roles in the company. And then we was like,
So y'all did that separate y'all when y'all did different roles?
well, not necessarily separate us, but are you talking about in terms of just working together?
Because we're not selling together no more.
No. We in totally different parts of the business.
Okay.
So then at that point, it was a phone call. Like at the same time, like, man, bro, I really want to do a podcast. And I was thinking the same damn thing. So then it was like, all right, how we gonna do it? And then that's how it kind of.
And that's this. And how long y'all been rocking with Chop It Up?
Shit, January.
This year?
Yeah, we went live in
We went
March.
live in March.
Yeah, we went
We
live
started in January. It took us 90 days to get everything rolling.
Yeah.
We dropped end of March.
Hey, do people at the job be watching it?
Yeah, the ones we allowed to see it.
I don't really, people know I do it, but I don't really indulge because I ain't got time.
See,
Okay.
one day
If you see it, that's how I know it blew up. That's how I look at it.
I'm trying to get away to where, you know, I can be like, fuck y'all, you know, this is
Yeah.
what we getting paid for now.
Yeah. And
But
I declare and decree that's what it's gonna be.
It is.
For Chop It Up. Oh,
Because
yeah.
God gonna make sure it happens.
He gonna make sure it
He
happens.
gonna do it.
Like I
There's
said,
gonna be
I
enough
ain't-
money for that wedding.
It is.
Yeah.
And to pay you.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
So I'm not, for me, like I said, I told Chop, I said, look, we need to have certain goals when we do this. Like you can't expect it tomorrow. Like it ain't gonna happen
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow.
for sure.
It's a process. So the biggest thing with us, as long as we consistent, we put out good content, and we have a genuine way about how we do things, we're gonna be straight.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
I was telling Lisa, I was like, man, the podcast is so cool. Like, you just sit down, watch it while I'm cooking. And y'all vibe out. Like, I really enjoy y'all's chemistry. Like, it's cool to see. It's cool to see. Do you guys have any goals that y'all want to see reached in 2024? Because I ain't gonna say 2023. We got about 3 months left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But what are the 2024 goals?
Man, we gonna expand. So season 1 was kind of see what we can do with it. You
Okay.
know, test the waters out, see how we collaborate on doing our own business together. Because like from the question you asked us earlier, like how do we build a relationship? For me, I don't really have no friends that I'm not getting money with. All my friends, I've either
I thought you were saying I don't have no friends. I was like, damn.
No. I got friends, but I'm
Okay.
saying all my friends I've either got money with, we're getting money together, or we're trying to figure out how to get money.
Okay.
Them the only type of people I deal with or hang around.
Okay.
Other than that, I ain't got time for you. I ain't just out here hanging out. So as far as with our goals and concepts for the future, we're trying to elevate everything to the next level. Like season 2, we've upgraded the venue. We've upgraded the quality of the camera, the mics. So the viewers are going to see the growth from where we were to where we are today. We're just going to expand our audience. And we also are expanding our guests. We started off with friends that just had their own businesses. Now we've had the ability to meet people like yourself, Adji. We got a couple of more special guests coming on for season 2. We gonna save that for y'all. I ain't gonna give y'all no names yet. But we've upgraded our guests. And I think that alone is gonna change some of the topics that we talk about as well. Because see, we started off by strictly entrepreneurship, but now we kind of want to know the life of, like, what's the life of a radio person? What's the life of
Because I was literally about to ask you that. When you say and that was a compliment, by the way, but when you say we've upgraded and we have people like yourself, I was going to ask, like, what is that? What are those people? What are you saying? Like, what does that mean?
We started off with people who were having their own businesses. They may not have reached the level to where they are out there in a lot of different places. Like you said, you're in a whole bunch of different markets in several different states.
Okay.
We've had the opportunity to take our guest level up to, I call it another level, because now we're tapping in with people that we don't know.
Okay.
So it's giving us the ability to just get in different industries, for stuff that we haven't had the ability to talk about on last season. But I think it's good because, like I said, we had some great people last season and they talked about a lot of good things, a lot of good topics. But now we tapping into fields that we didn't talk about last season. We didn't get into radio season. We didn't get into the music industry. Now we really tapping into categories to really show, what does the life look like of a person who does this?
Okay.
And figure out how we can tie their business to it and learn a little bit more about their story.
I got some suggestions. I got some tips and I got some suggestions. The way my brain works, I'm going to be talking about one of them and I'm going to forget the other one. So whatever comes out, comes out. A tip. Don't go by followers. I just told somebody that a couple of days ago. They was like, oh, I'm trying to book this DJ, but he only got such and such followers. And I was like, stop looking at that. Like, can y'all go and like tell me how y'all feel about people and followers and how people will just put people on the highest of platforms or just give them this esteem because they got 50K?
I look for stories. So I feel like followers is a piece of it because it do give you a certain audience broadcasting, to who you can expand to. But I look for people's stories. Like I look to who's tuning in to what you're actually doing. Like it was a DJ that I was telling him about the other day. It's a guy in Houston. This dude don't have no music on Apple Music, nothing on YouTube, but he gets online and just mixes and posts a video. But they some dope mixes. But you got a lot of celebrities tuning in, liking comments and stuff. So I'm like, well, who is this guy that has no music out there publicly? Like it's something special that you're doing, or the reason that these people are tuning in and looking at. So, just different instances like that. I look for the story behind like what you actually got going on, or what do you do, or do I feel like you have a good story?
Not just for the podcast. I'm talking about in everyday life too, though.
Oh yeah.
You don't let the follower numbers affect.
Social media, my real life, I don't give a fuck about social media.
Because you know why? Because we 33.
Say it again.
We grown. That's why. Man, it's people that only talk to you because of that number at the top of your page. That's crazy. Yeah. How many followers you got?
Like maybe something down like 11 or 12.
Do you care?
Do I care? Mm-mm.
I feel like for me, I don't even think I got 1,000 followers, and I'm cool with it.
Right.
You know, I don't. It doesn't really bother me the amount of followers. You know, at the end of the day, I just want people to be able to see what I'm putting out there.
Okay.
Because eventually, people are going to fall in love with me and what I was at that time before I got to a certain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you saw me when it was genuine, you should know that as I progress and whatever that looks like on social media, it shouldn't change. At least I think it shouldn't change.
You single or not?
I am single.
For real?
Definitely.
Oh, I ain't know that. I'm not smiling because I'm taken. I'm just smiling because I got a homegirl off the rip. But we'll talk about that later. Let's say you were on Instagram and you seen this beautiful chick. She had 50K followers. Is that intimidating or you don't give a damn? Like you see two chicks, one got 50K, one got 3,000. Does that number matter to you?
All right, let me ask you this. Okay. If I had on Balenciaga from head to toe, right? And then I pulled up on you. What do you think when I pull up on you? Like if I try to holler at you, what do you think?
And you got on Balenciaga?
Head to toe.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't gonna do nothing for me because I probably wouldn't be able to identify that it was Balenciaga.
Right, but what I'm saying, the average woman in today's time would be like,
let's talk about them girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Oh.
So then they'll be like, okay, he look like he got money, but then I may go home to like the shittiest apartment complex. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about that. Like on social media where shit is fake, and it's not genuine all the time. It's for glitz and glamour. Yeah, you may be cool, but then as soon as, you know what I'm saying, like I actually see you and know you in real time, in real life, and how you talk, how you interact, you base it.
Damn.
Or you just, you know what I'm saying, you average individual. You
saying she could have the 50K and be just a basic ass person.
In terms of like the status, like you're famous only here.
Gotcha.
But like in regular time, you regular. Like you just a regular person. But at the same time, it just depends on where you value yourself, the person that's trying to pursue that. If you don't think that you're highly valued or you think that you're on that status in your head, then you're going to look like you're beneath that person. But if I come to you with confidence, like, yeah, I'm that nigga too. I may not have all that following. Maybe I don't want all that.
Yeah.
That don't mean this bag ain't big, you know, or this, that, and the third, or I don't have this nice luxurious house. Maybe that ain't what I'm trying to achieve. You feel me? That's just me though.
I know who I'm hooking him up. You gonna let me hook you up? Have you ever done a blind date before?
Ooh-wee.
I don't hang out with ugly girls.
I didn't say you did.
Inside or outside.
That's good.
Would you do a blind date?
Blind.
He gonna do it.
He gonna do it.
He gonna do it.
Blind is tough. Blind is very tough. I feel like
it ain't all the way blind. It's a little cockeyed. I know who she is. So if you got any type of respect for me, if you got any type of respect for me, you know I'm not about to send you no sexy red.
No. That's for sure. Yeah.
Would you do it? This is side note.
I'm on the spot.
You gonna do it. He
We'll
gonna do
talk.
it. He gonna do it.
I think I'm gonna do it. We gonna talk after that.
If you shooting blind on Instagram, because the way Instagram set up now, shoot you right something that you can
filters.
Send. Yeah, you can send one message.
Oh,
you
man.
gotta wait till
That
they
need to
accept
be
you and write you back.
That need to be a crime.
What, the filters?
Yeah. We could. That's a whole
Identity
topic.
theft.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Identity theft. That's the whole topic right there. That's a whole topic. You know, I be seeing females out in public. Y'all don't get offended. Well, y'all not ladies. Some females get offended by people saying females. But anyway, I be seeing females in public. And I'm not going to act like I just been natural my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I just got into this 2 years ago. The pandemic changed me. But I see females in public and I be like, I wonder, what does she look like when she take them lashes off? She take them eyebrows off. She take that wig off. She take that foundation. Like, what does she really look like?
When that weave come out, I'm concerned.
That's not you.
I'm curious.
That's not you. That's their alter ego. See, Kevin Gates made a real good point on something that I watched. It said women that have all that but want a real nigga.
Damn!
What if I laid down at night and said, "Hey, babe, I'm finna go to bed," and I just took my beard off?
She wasn't messing with it. she wouldn't mess with it. I know
That's
she wouldn't mess
crazy.
with it. It's crazy. I used to a lot
R.I.P.
of
Kevin
guys.
Samuels, by the way. R.I.P.
Oh Lord, him. But I
And I
say
said R.I.P. to
R.I.P.
Kevin Samuels.
Oh yeah, for sure. R.I.P. to the Godfather. Hey, with that's a whole nother topic on a whole nother day. I can get on.
Look
It's
at
a whole nother
mine
topic.
just
It's
changed.
a whole nother topic. It's a whole nother topic.
I was gonna say, it's it seems like dudes be wanting the natural ticks, but you'll see the BBLs and the long hair and the weave and the makeup, and that's who they holla at. But then you have the natural chicks like myself that notice and observe that and be like, well, you say you want a natural chick, but that ain't what I'm seeing. That's not what I'm seeing.
I'm gonna be honest. Lusting, it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be honest. Now I know this ain't all men, but I'm speaking on me. That's not something I would go out and pursue though. Cause that's not, I mean.
That stereotypical look.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
What would you want?
What would I want?
Tell me.
Based on what?
Just what you want. What you would like to see
Like
in a
if
woman.
I'm looking at a woman?
Like what would make you approach?
Pretty much kind of like that confidence.
Check. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Probably confidence. Probably how I think walk is kind of in the same realm. I try to go for natural looks.
Check.
Because, and I'm going to tell you why, because my mom, she never really wore makeup for real. See what I'm saying? So I was always around like natural face. So I kind of, I appreciated that growing up.
You do got pretty skin though.
I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. So when my mom would wear makeup, I'd be like, hey, you got that on for me? Because I'm just like, you ain't never put that
So
shit
you
on.
could leave the house like
Yeah,
that.
like, what you doing? I'd be like, what you doing? Not saying she don't look nice. It's just like, what you doing? Because I never had to see that.
Yeah.
So now it's like, I try to learn to appreciate that now for women because I know sometimes, but natural beauty, I mean, obviously, you would want somebody with,
Not
nice,
you. We talking about you.
No, I'm saying you would want a natural figure, a
Okay.
nice figure.
Yeah.
Nice smile.
Yeah.
Like you said, nice skin. That's
Yeah.
important. And you can't, I don't know, that uptight shit.
Yeah.
You like her goofy with a personality, down to earth.
Yeah. Like you're a team player when it comes to stuff. Yeah. Like you're
What about
a team player.
intellect?
You got to challenge me. I need to be challenged.
What do you mean when you say challenge? Because this is different.
Like put me on into some shit that I ain't never heard of.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
'Cause
you can learn
teach
from.
me
Yeah,
something.
because I can teach you something too.
That's a turn on.
But you got to teach me something back. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I need. This me.
My home girl.
Oh my god.
All of that.
Oh my god.
All of that. All of that.
Oh my god.
All right, my bad.
But yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure I know we about an hour and 30 minutes.
nah. You good? Go ahead with you, cuz.
Man, it ain't too much for me, man. I think number one, somebody that can't be afraid to laugh. Cause
Okay.
I'm off the wall. You don't know what the hell I might say.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you don't know. This nigga would say you don't know
Laughing
what I might
together.
say.
Laughing together feels so
Jesus.
good. I think that's my favorite type of intimacy. Is
Definitely laugh.
dying together. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit. Oops, sorry. That just stuff feels so good. It does. It does something to me. But keep going, my baby.
So I think that's a big thing. I do like natural women, so I think I've always been that way. That's definitely a big thing. Because for me, like I said, you don't want nobody that's on that Batman shit where you got to put the mask on to save a life.
Clark Kent, was it?
No, Bruce Wayne. You don't want nobody that got to put the mask on to save a life. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to do all of this extra shit to be the superhero you want, no, that ain't. Because that person ain't going to be outside. They only come out at night.
Right.
They only come out at night to save a life. They only come out at night, so I don't want nobody to be on that. I think, as far as body wise, I'm a little open to everything. I think now at the age I'm at, I find beauty in, I just be looking for beauty in women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like before my younger days, I used to be picky. Oh, she got to look like this. She got to have her hair like this. But now it's just, I look at a woman, I see where I can find the beauty in, and that's kind of my natural attraction and stuff.
Never
I'm
have
33.
Because we grown.
we
so,
grown,
Because y'all what?
We
grown.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say because y'all 33.
Yeah. Well, we 33. It's that Larry Bird year.
Who is Larry Bird? Well, look, is that sports?
It is.
Well, you better be specific. He
That
want
ain't
a
your
woman in
part of the radio.
sports.
That ain't your, no. Yeah,
I I know nothing about sports.
Man, I know sports.
For context, Larry Bird is probably the greatest Boston Celtics basketball player ever. And he's a Caucasian male.
But he was 33.
His number was 33.
Correct. Okay. Yes. Do he still play?
He does not. This was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't born
even
yet.
here yet, you know, because we got here in 90.
We 33.
We 33.
You know, so never have I ever, speaking of him being Caucasian, never have I ever dated outside of my race. Have y'all done that? Are y'all into that?
No, definitely not. I need to.
Why do you say definitely not? And have you dated something else?
I know it won't work for me. I have to mingle with a lot of just different race people at work, and I kind of ask myself when I be talking to them, like, could I even see myself going outside to eat with you or something like? And I don't know. I just can't. The type of nigga that I am, I just don't think. You got to look at how your parents gonna feel. When you come, think about that. You dating Mary Jane, and then you got to go see Dick Jane and Ruth Jane, and they like, Mary, who you didn't brought home? You know? It's just
them grandparents be vocal.
Oh yeah, I got an experience with some shit like that too. So that's why I just.
I dated, called my girlfriend. Nah, I haven't dated outside my race, but. Have I been on dates with outside of my race? Yes.
Yeah.
Have I hung out and indulged with other people outside my race? Yes. But as far as dated, brought home and said, Mama, this her. No, I haven't done that.
I'm dating right now. I'm with somebody. So whatever I'm about to say, I'm happy with where I'm at. But I don't think I wouldn't mind sampling it. I wouldn't make it the main.
It wouldn't be the entree. Just get you a little.
I wouldn't mind sampling it to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be the black girl somebody brings home.
That's probably what it's going to be.
But I do want to be. I guess you ain't got to date the person. I do kind of want to be exposed and learn about different cultures, though.
Yeah,
we can connect you with some people.
What we going?
I'm just talking.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I would sample it though. But that's about it.
That's about it.
I don't know. Oh well. Oh wait, why are y'all looking at me with
you hosting us? Shit, this is This is a special show.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's a special show.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I told you guys I had suggestions about the podcast. This is just my personal suggestion as someone that watches. Mm-hmm. Even though we are 33, I think in life. People expect us to have it all figured out at this age, which clearly I don't. There are times where I'm actually ashamed about the information that I don't know at 33. As far as am I ready to buy my first home? Do I know anything about buying a home? Hell no. Even particular topics as it pertains to credit and trading and that stock and all of that, I don't think I know as much as I should know with being 33. So if y'all don't mind, for people like myself, of our age that are still trying to learn certain things about this part of life. Bring that on. Credit, trading, all of that kind of stuff. Bring that on too, because I want to learn more about that.
Nah, for sure.
I would love to learn more about that.
No, that's dope.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like y'all got that part of adulting figured out?
As far as, say it again, which part?
I'm going to put it all under an umbrella, like home ownership, credit, trading and stocks, the stuff they talk about in the room.
So I'm chasing financial literacy currently, right? And Chop will tell you, I'll come up to him, I'll pull up ahead, I'll be like, look, bro, this is what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm always trying to find another avenue of cash flow. That's just how I am. Mm-hmm. As far as the home buying process, I don't necessarily, I know the preliminaries, but if you told me from start to finish, write it down, I couldn't write it down.
Of course not.
Yeah. But I'm saying as far as I understand what's necessary to happen, you need to get pre-approved before you even call a realtor. Don't waste their damn time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you get pre-approved, then you know what you're working with. Then you need to make sure, okay, you check on the house to make sure that there's nothing wrong from the naked eye perspective. They're looking at stuff that you're not normally going to look for. You know what I'm saying? Then at that point, then you could probably put in an offer, potentially a cash offer, or it could be a different ways of how you can do it. And
come on, 20s. Yeah. Come, you ahead of the game.
No, that's what I don't want. I think we vibe off each other on ways that we could be better in the future and be more financially stable. Like right now, I'm knocking debt out.
Yeah.
And
That too.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the next
Can't really bust no move
3
on
years
them.
at max, I ain't gonna owe nigga not a dime.
Bro, that's so dope. That's so
You know,
dope.
but I push, you know, things like that, and he's always pushing new ways. Like, hey, look, we need to look into this. Like IRAs, he put me on the game of IRAs. I've heard of them. I've seen people that have them, but nobody really sat down and said, hey, if you do this in this amount of time, you'll have this. But we got the paperwork, and we looked at it and saw what the numbers look like. So I'm like, okay, now I've seen it. It's been put in front of me. Now it's my opportunity to do something with it and, you know, be able to make a way. But we always pushing each other to just be better, you know, because like we talked about in the beginning of the show, information is the thing that I think a lot of people didn't have access to back then that we have access to now. And if you don't do nothing with it, you ain't gonna grow.
Okay.
Like I was gonna say, like for the homeowners thing, right? One of the biggest things that people take advantage of is life insurance policies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. If a typical family, you know what I'm saying, has a kid around 24, 25, and they financially literate, you know, they mess around, both go get $100,000 policy. You know what I'm saying? On themselves. And then you can get one on your kid when you have one.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's $300,000 worth of a policy that adds cash value. You do a whole life. You mess around, get a whole life, spend some money on it, build it up, and then you can pull from that and then go put a down payment on a crib. You see what I'm saying? But it's a loan against yourself. All you gotta do is pay it back.
Who taught y'all these things, or was it just let me go read it for myself? Or did y'all have OGs that were like, look, sit your ass down. We got to talk about this.
YouTube University.
I was just finna say the same thing.
Okay.
YouTube University.
Okay.
That shit should be $100 a month.
Okay. Cut that part out.
Hey, well, you gotta understand, like, I know the information is out there and you want everybody to tune into it, but just how much, everything I know now, I've learned off YouTube.
Okay.
You know, and it's been an asset to me, and shit, I feel like I owe YouTube some money.
Okay. YouTube. Y'all basically telling me to get on YouTube and step my game up.
Or just
YouTube,
ask questions. Like I'm
Just
just
ask questions.
like I call him like my second dad. Like he a realtor, so he got Airbnb. So I'm asking him questions and stuff like that. Just trying to get a perspective. And then I go, you know, like I have my insurance company. I go talk to them and
You have an insurance company?
No. I had to go talk to my insurance company, who I got insurance through. No. And then I mess around and then I'll be like, okay, why would I pick this? But see, the thing is, a lot of times these people who make a living off us signing up, they'll tell you the game. You just don't know how to ask. You see what I'm saying? You just signing up because that's what they told you to do. Because everybody says go get one. But if you ask the question, they'll be honest. They ain't got nothing to hide. Because I mean, I'd rather a person be the person I'm gonna do business with is the person that's genuine. If you genuine, I'm gonna do business with you. If you're not genuine, it's fuck you.
Yeah, I feel that.
Big fat.
I feel that. Would y'all date someone? I know you want to date someone of your intellect level, but would you guys date a girl that doesn't necessarily know about all of those types of things?
Yeah, because you can always teach them. You just have to be willing to learn.
Okay.
So somebody who's open to learning, you know, nobody wants somebody that is not open to learning new things. People stuck in their ways are the hardest people to deal with.
Gotcha.
You know, so somebody that's open.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. I think but I need to know that you can give me something back though.
Yeah, you said
I don't want to be no teacher though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being like, because I know a lot of women want men to lead, stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I want you to be able to push me in some shape, form, or fashion.
That was actually, I was intimidated by that. I told the guy that I'm dating now, when we first started dating, I don't know why I was so scared to let him know the things that I do know about and the things that I don't know about. Because, you know, when you first start dating and you meet a person, I want you to think I'm dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was a letdown that, hey, my credit score might not be right here, but I had to be transparent about that. And my bank account may not look like this. It's actually over here. I was transparent about all that. And it was just the scariest thing for me, because in the back of my head, and I'm assuming for a lot of other females, you want a woman that's somewhere in, I don't know, just at a certain level of intellect, income, and all of that. And I'm like, bro, I'm not there yet. Will you still take me? And that was just intimidating to discuss that. So I've always wondered how men felt about that particular aspect of women. I had to ask that. Okay.
Man, this has been good. We definitely gonna have to bring you back. So we got a special something we coming out with. We ain't told the viewers about yet.
Okay.
Though. But we got something we gonna bring you back for, because I think these topics that we having now are definitely going to be ones we could elaborate on a little bit more.
Okay. Cool deal.
Well, Sam, gonna wrap us up.
Well, Nina the MC, we appreciate you for stopping by to chop it up with us.
No problem, brother-in-law, future brother-in-law.
Oh my God.
I stopped. My bad. I'm
He gonna go on
sorry.
that date. He gonna go on.
I'm sorry. My
Anyway,
If I gotta drop that nigga off myself.
bad. If I gotta pick him up.
so we appreciate you for stopping by and chopping it up with us and trying to bring some information out of us for the viewers. But if you could, so people can follow your movement and follow what you got going on, could you please shout out your socials?
Literally everything is Nina the Mcee. So Instagram, it's Nina the Mcee, which is NinaTheMcee. Nina the
MC.
Look right there. Nina the Mcee at gmail.com, NinaTheMcee.com. Everything is Nina the Mcee. Look up the hashtag, all of that, Nina the Mcee.
That's dope.
And the radio stations?
What about them?
Which ones you on?
Which ones you on?
Oh, here in Dallas. If you're watching here in Dallas, I am on K104 and Smooth R&B 105.7, Louisiana Q95.5. Again, Savannah, Georgia is E93, and the Killeen area is My Kiss 103.1. And then there's some other ones out there that I don't have memorized. So if you catch me, you catch me. All right, yeah.
That's a bet. Well, Chop.
Hey, man. It's been a good one.
Of course. Hey, everybody, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you can't watch us on YouTube, make sure you watch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. It's the Chop It Up Podcast, baby.
And we out.
We out.